Alright, what's going on guys? Crimson Rose here and we're back with a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different on the channel. Today we'll be showing you how to edit like a pro using SHAREfactory. So basically, if you guys didn't know, this software's been out for quite a while on PlayStation. So basically, if you don't have enough money for an Elgato or your Blue Yeti, all that recording equipment, well basically you want to use the SHAREfactory thing. So you want to go to the PlayStation store, you want to search it up, download it, put it in the thing. I can't show you the menu because it actually doesn't record because it's a bit stingy. I don't know how that works. But yeah, we're just going to be jumping straight into it, show you all the features of this, how to edit properly, and yeah, basically go from there, do something a bit different on the channel, so it's going to be quite cool. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so basically what you want to do, if you guys starting a project, obviously you want to click on New Project, select something such as like, I don't know, Battlefield 1 theme, and then you got couple of things downloaded, so your intro, title, your outro. I'll just quickly show you what this looks like. It gives you like some in-screen stuff, menus and stuff, which you can use titles and make certain scenes with it. But we're going to go with the last project. I'm just going to like use this as an example. I'm just going to turn it down for the reason of this video. But yeah, basically what you want to do is, so it will be doing this. This will just be gameplay, raw gameplay. Obviously you can turn it up a little bit. So basically with your features here, you got such as an add overlay. So this will be all your features are text pretty much. So let's just say, for example, you want to add like subscribe or some, random shit like that. So you just put that there, make it larger, make it bigger, put it in position, anything you want. And you got text FX here. Wouldn't recommend those, they kind of look really ugly. If anything, probably something like that, or that one is the main one I use. So with your text animation, so say you want it to, let's say spin up on the screen. So have it like that. Maybe you want it to be rainbow. And when you want it to take off, you want it to slide out, so it looks professional. So you go something like this. Say you want to split it. Alright, so anyway, so you go something like that, add the overlay, so gameplay, just something random, it doesn't have to mean anything, because this is just an example pretty much. So have it like that, trying to slow it down a little bit so you guys can pick it up. Go that text animation, beginning, you want it to say wipe in, rainbow. Sorry about the noise in the background, I got little brothers and stuff, it's very annoying, they obviously don't give a shit about me, but anyway. So do that, middle animation, so you want it to go rainbow. Alright, so here, it will go through the thing. There you go, so that looks quite cool. Alright, so now with that being done, I'm going to show you how to do the next bit. So say you want to add a transition here. So we want to, sorry about my chair moving. So you want to, say you split it, so you want to go into the next section where like, I don't know, could be further in, so you split it here, you would delete this bit, and so we add the transition here by pressing X on the, on the controller, and going to add transition, and pretty much you got a few options here. I'll just show you what a few of these do. HSB fade, it's quite, the typical rainbow looking one. Replace it with something like a burn fade. I use this in a lot of my videos because it looks quite nice. So that will go like that. That looks quite cool. And I'll just show you one more for the sake of it. And obviously you guys can play around with it. And if you look on here, we have different transitions called, you got the wipe effects. So something like this. This is a nice looking one. Goes on straight to the next clip. And something like, I don't know, a comic flip or whatever you want to do. Alright, so you have the options there. So that was the transitions. Give me a minute. Alright, so go to the transitions, delete it, we're not going to keep doing that anymore. I'll just keep them up for the sake of it. And so the next option we have is a thing called a layout. So say for this clip here, we wanted to make it a layout. So we go to add layout, something like this. Now you can configure it in a way so there's a better background, so something else. So that's what a basic layout does. These are just basic type features. You got obviously the cinematic look. This is quite a cool one for anyone out here doing montages or anything. It's like the cinematic screen, like basically a movie type thing. That's really cool, especially for a game like Battlefield. But he's doing all of that. This is a little shadow effect. Alright, so that's basically all these do. So they're pretty cool, I'm not going to lie with you. So we delete the, if you want to edit the layout, just go that, delete the layout. And you also got an option here called a filter. So these will change the appearance based on anything. This is a real trippy one. Black and white, you know. Make a sad montage, something funny. And basic saturate. So yeah, they're just some of the effects you can get on here. Edit the filter, obviously you can change it in any way you want. So you want to make it green, not as bright. There you go. Basically just change the whole view of it. Not much people do that, but anyway. And so say you want to add a track. So you go on here. You're basically just talking to it, and then it'll pick it up. Stop it, and then it'll pick it up. And then you can hear myself speaking, obviously. So that's probably the best thing you can do if you're making content on here. Of course, obviously if your mic isn't, it's not as, my mic isn't very good. It's a headset basically thing. I haven't got a Blue Yeti yet because I don't actually have the setup to configure it. That's the only reason I haven't got the equipment, because I don't have a good setup. I don't have like my own sort of space where I can do it. So yeah, basically you want to do that. It sounds a lot nicer. And now we move on to the last thing. Well, one of the last things you can do. So play a song, make sure it's copyrighted free so you don't get destroyed on YouTube, copyright strike, you know that shit. So something like this. Obviously you want to turn it down because it's going to be really loud. So you can prioritize it or unprioritize it. When you prioritize it, makes it louder than the actual clip itself. So if you want the music to sound more clearer, so keep it like this. So obviously that was pretty loud, but anyway, bring it all the way down here. That should be right now. And you can do things such as fade the music in by like 4 seconds. So you got the little brings into it, and fade out. You know, it does the same thing pretty much. That's about all you can do with the music. So just delete the music. And one last feature I was going to show you. There's a thing on here for add screenshot. Yeah, so basically these are little preset ones you have. So if you want to make an outro, for example, you use something like that. That'd be quite cool for what you got. And obviously this is to build up when you have enough money saved for your Elgato. I recommend getting an Elgato HD60, a Blue Yeti microphone, and obviously a decent headset to hear the sound in the background, obviously, for your videos. And I just basically go with that and make sure you have like a fastest like type laptop. You can have a slower one, it doesn't really matter. But that's obviously going to optimize your thing. And also recommend getting a face cam. You can get a PlayStation 4 camera, I believe, for like $150. So that's quite nice, cool thing to get. And yeah, captures your face, because a lot of people that watch YouTube videos want to relate to the YouTuber. So if you have something like that, it makes it a lot better for them to relate and get views. I'm hoping this vid gets some more views than others because I'm helping you out. But anyway, that's regardless of the point. So we had that, and I'll just show you a little clip of what I did. This was ages ago. So I made an outro using this software. This was a long time ago, about a year ago. But this is just an example of what you can do with said footage. I'll just show you 2 of these clips and show you what you can basically do with the software when you have enough practice with it. Now you just have to start a new project. I'd have to just bring it up from a long time ago. So we have these 3 clips. I'm not going to obviously put them all in, but I'll just show you. I'll just have them all in and just basically show you what happens. So I made this about a year ago, like I told you. Alright, so go through here. Notice I got transitions. looks quite nice. And there's my intro clip I made basically. So that's just using basic software things. I will show you, if you want to see that in another video, how to make intros like that. And so this is basically an outro clip I did. Obviously they're not the best, but like it's good for what you can do with it. Alright, so basically I changed some clips, mixed it around, made it look really cool. And obviously you got this at the end. I'll show you in a minute. Alright, so this bit here, that's using crossfade and a HPF fade. So HBV fade, I think, something like that, which made it look like it was moving, but it actually wasn't. And another one, I just changed the sound. Passed that in GTA, made that an intro. And this one's going to sound really bad if I don't turn it down. This was my first attempt at an intro I made. So I used the clip from Far Cry 4 to make it really cool. So there's that. And this is my basic one I did. And I'm not going to lie, this took me about an hour to make. Very easy. But obviously you can see my other ones came a longer way. If I was to do it these days, it'd probably be a lot better. But yeah. So that was basically that, how to use it. And you got the photos thing, but I'll talk about that in another video. That's like sort of painful. And oh yeah, also one thing I had to add, if you wanted to make sort of like thumbnail using the app, so you'd write the text basically. So I'll just use this for an example. So you have it up here. Might change the color of it to make it look cool. I don't know. Something you can see, but anyway. So you do something like that, change the text effect. You could then from here add a custom pre-made sticker they already have. So just something random. Doesn't even have to make sense. But you only have preset ones, which kinda sucks. And then say you add a filter on it. Add a filter, layout type thing. There you go. So and then you'd press options and generate thumbnail. And when you upload these videos, you go that one. You go to share video and exit, then you'll come up with a menu. You got to add your YouTube account on it, add it to YouTube, and then you'd write your title, everything, la da da. Write your little description, send it out, it'd be fine. Or you can save your project later, but the thumbnail, I don't think it saves. I think you got to do it. I think you do it just before you make a video. So that's that. Basically, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That's how to use SHAREfactory. Pro tips for making YouTube videos using SHAREfactory. I recommend saving up for recording equipment later on, but you want to build your channel from scratch, so this is what you should do. So I hope you enjoyed. Smash the like button if you did, comment your thoughts and feedback. Subscribe if you're new, and if this did help you out, tell me down below in the comment section. Peace out guys, and have a wonderful day.